Hey guys, this is Nikki with Nikki's Gonna Plan, and today I'm gonna do my April monthly. I wanted to just show you the chaos that is my life before I actually put my spreads together. It always looks like this because I use these little post-it notes to put down all my information. And then before I do a spread, I'll write them all down on a little piece of paper so I don't forget about them. I have this I found this in a random Happy Planner book, and I love the colors of these because we got Tax Day, April Fool's Day, other stuff that I'm going to put on there. But I'm also using Planner Kate. One of Planner Kate's old, I think it's an old monthly edition because I'm not going to be able to use the Easter Sunday or the Good Friday because those are in March. But I'm going to try to use the rest and see how it goes. I do have an undated, so these little dates will help, and I'm going to try to use these. I think these pair nicely enough that I could find. So we'll see how it goes. First off, I'm going to take all these off. Currently raining and cloudy and like 67 degrees is what my Google Chrome tells me. I got my windows open, so if y'all hear anything, that's why. So anyways, I'm going to start with these little headers. I may have to trim them off to make them work. I don't think it's made for a happy planner. I got it in a grab bag from Planner Kate. She has of just 10 random sheets, plus she gives you little freebies to go with it. And they're she sells them all the time, but I think it's Misfit Monday she does the grab bags on sale. So one of those days, check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim off the Wednesday and move it over, but that's okay. I'm going to actually white out because you can see right through these. The weekdays. Hopefully that'll do it. Let's try it now. It will be a little off, but I'm not that sad about it. This isn't going to work. I'm really sad now because I'm going to have to cut off part of the April. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm going to trim it off right here. On this side, and I'm going to carry the Wednesday over, and hopefully it will mesh together. I don't know how this is going to go. As usual, I'm winging this, y'all. I had a doctor's appointment today with a neurologist. I have a lot of trouble with back pain and hip pain, mostly to my left side. So I made an appointment with a neurologist. Actually, my oncologist referred me to a neurologist once they determined that it wasn't cancer causing my back pain. He referred me to a neurologist. I went to see them a few weeks ago, and I had about 6 weeks, I think. I had to do in-home physical therapy before my insurance would approve an MRI. So since I've done the 6 weeks of physical therapy, I can now get an MRI. So I have to wait for them to call. I have an idea for that one. I found in April. It might look kind of weird trying to cover it up, but I did find in April in Mojo Jojo Date It, the first volume. Mojo Jojo Plans. When it comes to dates and boxes, she's probably my favorite seller. I love her boxes and I love her dates. But I'm gonna put this, it's not gonna be kind of, you know, centered, but I'm gonna put this right here and I'm gonna cover up that April. And since it has a paper backing, you won't be able to tell. Well, we're off to a decent start, I think. Let me find the Wednesday. Here's Wednesday, and let me get the rest of it. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then there's an extra. I wonder why. Who knows? But anyway, let's figure this out. Let's figure out how Thursday... Sorry if you guys can't see anything I'm doing. Let's figure out how Thursday through Friday is going to sit. So I can trim that down to fit Wednesday in. So I'm just going to trim this off with some scissors. So anyway, like I was saying about my appointment, I have to wait for them to call. I guess they have to send it through insurance first, and then they will call me to make an appointment for an MRI. He was doing a physical exam while I was there because he was trying to pinpoint the areas that I was having trouble with and areas that were bothering me. And he thinks it might actually be my left hip more so than my back. That my back is just trying to compensate for my left hip. My SI joint, to be more exact. And he thinks because of my left hip, my back is trying to compensate. And it's, I don't know, he didn't say exactly, but from what I got from it, that since I'm having trouble with my hip, and I walk different because of my hip, that my back, my spine tries to compensate, and I think it puts too much pressure on it. I do have scoliosis already, and disc degeneration, and arthritis, which probably doesn't help. But now he thinks I have SI joint problems. So after the MRI, our next step is injections, hopefully. I don't want to have surgery unless it's the absolute last resort. I do not want to have surgery on my back. It terrifies me. So this isn't gonna look exactly like, you'll be able to tell there's a cut there, but I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna trim some of this off so I can actually see maybe the little bunny that is there. And then I did a little shopping. Went to Hobby Lobby and got a few things because I'm having a giveaway on Instagram. My Instagram is just like my YouTube. So I'm having a giveaway over there, so I went to Hobby Lobby to get a few things for that. And then I went to Dollar Tree. I was looking for props. They didn't have much at the Dollar Tree. So I was wanting spring, not quite Easter, because it's so weird that Easter's in March this year. It's just throwing me off. So here I am doing all these Easter themes in April because I'm so used to it being in April. But I don't think that's so bad. If you're not looking for it, you won't be able to tell. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the dates. I will most definitely fast forward the date because I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me put on. I don't even know how many days are in April. How sad is that? 30 days. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me put on 30 days worth of stickers. I forgot to trim this down. So while I'm doing it, I'm going to speed it up. And I don't have that much to talk about. I don't think I could sit and talk for however long it takes me to put on 30 stickers. 30 itty bitty stickers at that. So here we go. All right, there you have it. A full month of days. I think what I'm going to do, kind of maybe, because that April is a little weird offset looking, I'm going to see if there's a 2024 in here, and I can put it on the other side, and maybe I can cover up that little imperfection, or I can make a 2024. That's what we'll do. We'll make a 2024, and I'll kind of put it off-centered as well, because the April's off-centered, so I'm going to put the 2024 off-centered too. And it probably looks kind of weird, but I'm okay with it. It kind of covers up that imperfection right there, and then that April covers up that April right there. So, and I'm going to have more black coming up because I write in black anyway, so. Okay, I have these little boxes I can use. I can use April Fool's Day, I can use Earth Day, and I got paydays I can use. And I like these little strips. I think I'm going to use these little strips right now. Maybe down here at the bottom. Little washi type stickers. They're not washi, but they kind of have the appearance of washi. I'm just gonna grab this one and pick up where I left off. There we are. And just trim out the middle and towards the end. Which I might need to use my little precision scissors for this, but we're gonna get her done. I'm still fighting a cold, so I apologize if I'm sniffing. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cute. I think I'll keep this just in case. Maybe it'll look cute coming out from up here. Just to kind of bring some of this to the top too. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna cover up these notes. I don't need them. So I went to Hobby Lobby, like I was saying, to get some stuff for my giveaway. And, well, last week, Happy Planner was on sale for 40% off. So I was like, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to see what they have and maybe I can find something good. And the sale was not this week. It was just last week. I forget that they do it by weeks, but I thought maybe everybody on Facebook had been talking crazy about it for a while, so I thought it had been on sale for a while and it would stay on sale, but I guess not. So we will try again another day. I'm gonna put these paydays. I like them. I think they're cute. Up here, right here. We'll try right here first. We'll just start right here. Because my husband gets paid every Friday. And then I get paid. I'm currently on disability because of my cancer. I can't work right now. But I apologize, I can't talk. The 4th Wednesday of every month, I get paid. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put one there for me too. And then let's do the holidays. I have this cute little thing, and I have these. So April Fool's Day is the 1st, obviously, always is. So we'll just set her on down here. Now I'm gonna put down, well, we have Earth Day and we have Passover both on the 22nd. Let's put Earth Day down here. And then we'll just put Passover begins, excuse me, right above it. Luckily, I don't have any appointments that day, or I would not have room for it. Okay. Let's put down, so I got Passover, got Earth Day, Tax Day is the 15th. I don't have any appointments that day either, so we'll just put that right there. And then I'm gonna put some boxes down for my appointments. I'm gonna use these. Yep, this is an Erin Condren 7x9 monthly. That's why it didn't fit the Happy Planner very well. I just realized it says that on the top corner. But that's okay. We're making it work, aren't we? It may not be perfect, but it's still cute. So I have one on the 3rd. I have a doctor's appointment. I have to, my iron's really, really low. They gave me a supplement for 3 weeks, and then if my iron's not up after 3 weeks, I have to have an infusion. So that's the day I go get labs to determine if I'm going to have an infusion that day. Luckily, I still have a port. It hurts when they access it, but once they access it, you don't feel a thing. And I hate IVs in the arms because I felt that thing hurts the whole time, in my opinion. Every time you move, you bump it. Oh, anyway. April 4th, I have an appointment with my psychiatrist. I am very about mental health awareness, getting help, knowing you're not alone. I see a psychiatrist every few months. At first, it was once a month because we really had to get my medicine under control because what I was on was not working. But I found a good psychiatrist. I love her, so I'm going to keep going to her. She has me leveled out, and I am very happy about that. I'm going to move these up because I have an appointment on the 5th, and I'm kind of a matchy-matchy person, so I really would like the box to go right across from the other ones. So since, of course, I'm pulling up one payday and moving it, I have to do the rest. I may leave the one on the 24th how it is. I'm not 100% sure yet. These stickers come up really good. I don't think I've tore one of them except for when I was trying to cut them. Playing with Elise swears by these stickers because they come up off the page so easily. She loves that. And I think she is correct. They do come up very easily. On the 5th, let's see. The 5th, I have my primary doctor. I see her once a month for medication refills. Oh, I just got a busy week that week, don't I? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's see. April 13th, I have an event, which I may... It's... I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in one box with the time and everything. Let me look and see what Mojo has. Hey, I found Mojo Jojo's Plans monthly jewel tone boxes, and I found this yellow that is, I think, is very, very, very close to what I'm using already. So I think I'm going to use a bigger box for my event on the 13th. I'm going to a women's conference with some girls. A Christian ministry women's conference. I'm pretty excited about that. On Wednesdays, we have classes where we do Bible studies. And Sundays, I don't usually go on Sundays because I do live 30 minutes away from it, the church, and my husband's only really home on Saturday and Sunday, so I'll spend time with him. And he doesn't always want to go, which is fine. He works all week long. I mean, I can give him that, right? And then my daughter has an appointment on the 25th. She's going to see the same psychiatrist I go to see. She needs somebody to talk to. Our primary physician, we use the same ones, did like this DNA test. They went in and took some, a swab on her inner cheek, and they sent it in, and they was able to determine what medicine worked best for her mental illnesses. It is amazing. I love science, and I love medical science mostly. And I think it's amazing that they have that now, because it took so long for me to find medication that worked for me. And we've struggled with her as well, trying to find her something, because, mental illness is hereditary. My grandmother had it, my mother had it, I have it, and now my daughter has it. I decided to move that up just to make it look, same. Anyway, so mental illness is hereditary, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. You got to get help for it. It's not going to go away on its own. It's not just the Monday blues. Mental health illness is a serious condition. It's a chemical imbalance in your brain. It's an actual disease. So if you just feel like you have this pit of impending doom in the middle of your stomach, or your anxiety is out of control, where it's debilitating to your life, find help. Go to a primary physician. Ask them. If you can't afford a psychiatrist, because not all insurance will pay for a psychiatrist. If you can't afford a psychiatrist, they have counselors that you can talk to that will help you and guide you and direct you to where you need to go. And you can go to your primary physician, and she can help, or he can help, or if he can't help, he can tell you where to go to get help. So if you have a mental illness, please don't be ashamed. Please don't be ashamed. You are not alone. It is a disease. For lack of a better word, you're sick, and you need medicine, and you need the Lord, or you need one or the other. Mental illness just isn't going to go away on its own. You have to help it. You have to help yourself. So please, if you feel like you're in this state that you can't get out of, there's no stupid question. Please ask your doctor. Okay, anyways, enough with my rambling. I have these flowers. Try not to sound like I'm some huge hick. I'm trying to talk normal. But when I get to going and I get to rambling, it comes out. So I have these flowers. They are really pretty. Didn't know there were boxes. Didn't think of that, but that's okay. That box we got is pretty darn perfect. And this wind out there is crazy, y'all. I think it's going to take down trees. It's not a storm. It's not storming. It's just super, super windy in Missouri. Like, terribly windy. Okay, we got these boxes we can work with because there's nothing going on. There's no days. We got one box up here, which is awkward. Wonder if I can find some spring quote that I can put there that will match. I pulled out Spring Essentials by Amber Plans Her Day, and I found a little quote that might work. It just says, always growing. I think it's a good quote because it can pertain to flowers. It can pertain to yourself. Always growing within yourself, being more confident in yourself and the way you're doing things. Make sure you're always growing and you're not standing still. If that makes any sense at all. But I think it's a good quote because it's springy, but it can also pertain to life. I might have, oh well. It could always pertain to your life as well. We're always growing, we're always learning. Now I'm going to work on some flowers. I think it'll be okay. If we put it on, if we put this here in the corner, on top of that washi sticker. Yes, that is perfect. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? There's a little bit of a hangover. I could put this other one on the other corner. I may just have to put the date, the 28th, on the top of it. I think I will. But I also think I'm going to go back and white these lines out. Now, I know it's not perfect. You can still kind of see the line underneath it, but it mutes that line out so it's not so black. And I'm probably going to have to do the same to this side. Again, not perfect, but at least it's not so dark. And I don't have a great white pen. So, I say every video I need to get another one. I just haven't got around to it. Or when I'm out shopping, I don't think about it until I'm using it. There is this really pretty side piece that kind of looks like it's just flowing down. I was thinking of maybe up here. A little bit of trimmage. Just a itty bitty amount of overhang here. No big deal. I actually like a cloudy, rainy day. Is that just me, or because I love thunderstorms. I love, love, love thunderstorms. As long as there's no tornadoes, I do enjoy a thunderstorm. I like cloudy days. I think I like cloudy days because my aunt once told me that light colored eyes are more sensitive to the sun. So when it's cloudy, it's not as bright. I think that's why I like the clouds. But I also like the rain as long as I'm not in it, because the sound of it is so calming. The smell of the rain. The smell of the rain. I love it. I might go back to Mojo Jojo's and find me a box right here, because I don't see any more of these flowers that would fit well enough for me. Or I may, oops, sorry, find another quote. Let's see what else there's in here. Well, I know it's just the first one, but I really like live life in full bloom. It kind of goes with, you know, always growing. Live life to your fullest. But I also would like one down here as well. So, one at a time, I guess. We'll start with the sidebar. I'm kind of looking just for the ones that will fit that area. Oh, here it is. It's perfect. You don't just wake up and become the butterfly. Growth is a process. Abso-freaking-lutely. I love that one. Every day, you're a work in progress. Always. It's my opinion. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's perfect. I love it. You don't just wake up and become a butterfly. Growth is progress. I'm sorry. Growth is a process. I said that completely wrong. Always growing. And I probably put one more down here and I think we'll be done. Let's find one for down there now. She has some good quotes in here. Let's start in the front. What's in the front? Not much. What's this? Spring makes life pretty. That is one contender. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. So I feel like it goes along with this whole mental health segment I have going for this video. Take time to do some things for you. You have to have downtime for just yourself. You may have 5 kids, a husband, 3 dogs, and 2 cats that you're attending to on a daily basis. But sometimes your husband just has to take over, watch the kids for a little bit, feed the dogs. I mean, give you time to maybe go take a bubble bath. You have to do what makes you happy sometimes. And that keeps your mental health happy. I know that sounds weird, but it is true. Stop and read a book for 30 minutes. Stop and watch a TV show you like for 30 minutes. Just go for a drive by yourself. Like I said, if you have 5 kids, a husband, 3 dogs, and 2 cats, you're going to need some time alone. Go to Target. Walk around. I mean, it doesn't take much, but you have to have time for yourself every once in a while. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your body physically, because when your body is less stressed, your body is more healthy. Stress can wreak all kinds of havoc. You have no idea what stress can do. Stress is such a small word. It's crazy how a 6-letter word can be so hard on your body. It reduces your immune system, for one, and that's a huge one. If you're sick all the time, but you're also stressed and you're always busy, always at the office, the job, the boss is always giving you more to do, kids are always up your butt, cats are always yelling because they want their cat boxes clean. No, I'm not talking about my life at all. Maybe a little. But anyway, I have time to make time for myself. So I think sometimes everybody should take the time to make time for themselves. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. So I think that's a wrap. We made that planner Kate work out pretty well, I think. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I felt talkative today. I'm not sure if I was talkative, but here's my mashup between like kind of Easter and spring. I really did not do anything for Easter last month because I'm so messed up with it being on March 31st. And what's funny though is the people who do their weekly spreads and they started on a Sunday, they actually could do an Easter week from March 31st to whatever, you know what I mean? If March 31st starts, if they have a Sunday start planner, Easter would be the first day of that week. And that would make it easier for me if it was that way, but I don't. I use a Monday start for my weeklies. So I'm kind of just throwing in Easter here and there as I can. Like, the little bunnies and the chicks up there kind of make you think a little bit about Easter, but then you got the flowers and it makes you think spring. So I kind of just snuck in a little bit of Easter and I hope it looks okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have time, please subscribe, leave me a comment. I love it when you guys leave me comments. I love talking to you. Oh, I love it so much. So please leave me a comment. And if you don't want to miss out on my other videos, turn on those notifications, girl. Okay? You got it? We got it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I am out of here in this chilly, windy, rainy Monday. Later, alligators.